Hello, everybody, and welcome to FairRC's live stream today. Today, we are about to kick off, and hope you are all very comfortable. And it's a nice sunny day here in Guangzhou. Hope you're all having a nice day and ready to watch the show. Today, we have a lot of sales and things to show up, so we'll get started quite soon. We have a lot of comments in the chat box, and I'm just going to go through and say hello to a few people. If you haven't done so already, please make a comment and tell us that you're here and say hello. The chat box is the star of the show, really. So that's what we're here for, to kind of talk as a community. So do make sure you join in. In order for people to see your comments, you're going to need to subscribe. Okay, so sometimes it might not actually tell you that nobody can see your comments if you're not subscribed. So, but that's the case. Yeah, nobody will be able to reply to you if you are not subscribed to the channel. So make sure that you're subscribed, and please do click the like button and all the stuff like that. Turn on notifications. That really helps us. So hello, Eric. You are the first. Congratulations. No prizes, but it's always nice. Wings Nuts RC, nice to see you. I can't wait. I've been slacking on my live stream tune-ins, but I'm extremely excited to see this new mod for the FCX24M. That's cool. Thank you for joining, Wingnuts. Hi, RC Valley. Hi, Eric. Why do I feel like spending money and a pre-order in my future? That's, hopefully that's the case for a lot of people here. Hi, OG Mikey's RC Room. Hi, Crazy Crawlers from New Zealand. Panda Poo. Super One-Handed RC. We have, who else is here? Benjamin Bustamante. I think it's going to be $10 items on sale. That's what we advertised, and we do have some $10 items. We also have some larger value items, and we have a cool bunch of things to show off today that are on sale, and I think that you're going to hopefully find something that you like. We have RC Valley. Whatever it is, it's always a good deal. That's true. That's true. But do take care of your wallets, guys. We don't want to push you into bankruptcy. Michael, I don't know how to pronounce your surname. I don't want to get it wrong. Sorry. But hello, Michael. Hello, GSG. Doug A. Cart. And I was just about to read it, but I've just missed it. We've got some cool comments today. A lot of discussion going on already. And Doug A. Cart says, hoping the new Land Rovers get a dark green paint mod. We do have something like that coming out soon. So we can't show it to you today, but we have a few different ones. And I'll explain the situation a little bit later when we go and start talking about the Trail Titan, which is our first kind of new paint job for these Land Rovers. I have 10 schmeckles. I think that means dollars or something like that. Okay, so somebody was asking, what does Seckilling mean? Seckilling is something like a very fast flash sale. So it's available for a limited number of people, and you have to be very quickly to get it. So it's broken up into the word sec, which means like second, and killing, which I don't know if that's like killing each other or to get the item that you want, or if it's like make a killing or something like that. Maybe, hopefully, we'll make a killing in today's show. I highly doubt it, but we never know. We never know. Joe at FairRC is my hero, says Eric. Yep, I'm a lot of people's heroes. Okay, is it real, the man, the legend? Joe is in the green room getting his makeup done. Yeah, I need it. I need it. They've upgraded a lot of things in this show recently, but they still haven't got my hair right. But maybe for the next time. Dennis Pruitt says, if anyone else was wondering, the FCX24K5 with a bumper guard we saw in the last live stream, they are going to sell the bumper guard by itself in the future. Yeah, I totally forgot to go into it. I showed you, and then I said I'll talk about this in a minute, and then I didn't. We made a bumper, a kind of grill guard for. I'll just show you. It was for the K10. I guess I'll show you this one. Yeah, this is on tracks. And yeah, we made this grill guard for the K10, but we've also made one for the K5, a very, very similar one. And this is 3D printed, and it will be available on our website soon. So that's something I totally forgot about telling you last time. Thank you for the reminder there. Moon RC says, I can't wait for the Seckilling. And I think that's it. Joe says, damn it, now they can see me, Lolo. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, now you realize you don't want a, now you can see me clearly on this camera. You realize you don't actually want an action figure for your car that looks like me, right? So let's get started. Today I'll just quickly run through what we're going to talk about. We're going to start off with introducing the Seckillings, so that we can have a good start to the show. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Seckillings to introduce. I've got them on my phone to make sure that I don't lose any of the details. We have 4 Seckillings today, and they start at the $9.99, and they finish at a higher price, which is $69.99. So I'll go through it from cheapest to more expensive as we go. And after we do that, I'm going to introduce you to our new mod, which is called the Trail Titan. We're trying not to confuse people to think that these are still officially authorized by Land Rover. So we have new names. The Trail Titan is this mod here, which we'll be talking about towards the end of the show. So let's get started. The first Seckilling on our list is for 9. Well, let me quickly show you. Okay, I've got it here. And then bring out a little box, a little one of these. Okay, so for you, many of you may be familiar with our Steely wheels. These are, they come in black and also gunmetal, and they are very kind of classic style, old school style Steely wheels that come with brass wheel weights for 124 and 118 scale cars. They add a really nice classic look to your car, kind of rugged appearance, and they have the brass wheel weights also give the car a much better center of gravity and add, give it a bit more traction on those tires and things like that. So these are excellent choices, and you can get a pack of 4 of these for $9.99. There will be a link in the description, in the chat box, sorry. So click on the link and you can buy it. These are gonna go quite fast because $9.99 for this kind of quality wheels is a very good deal. So there's only 100 available. So do make sure that you are one of those 100 if you do want one. So $9.99 for these black Steely wheels. Only the black ones are available. Let me quickly show you this one on a tire. This is the Mod Pro X tire. These are not part of the deal. This is the back. You can see that it mounts with 6 screws into the hub, and very, very simple, easy to install wheels. Okay, so that's a set of 4 for $9.99. Very good deal on those. What do I was going to show you one mounted on a car. So we have the Chameleon rock fan here, and these are the Mod Pro X tires with these black Steelies installed. Very, very nice. These are 1.0, yeah, 1.0 wheels, if I didn't mention before, sorry. 1.0s, and they fit perfectly on most FMS 124 and 118 scale cars. We've used them quite a lot on our mods before. They also fit, as you can see, on a lot of Hobby Plus cars. Hobby Plus tend to use like 1.2 wheels and things like that, but to be honest, the 1.0s, they look a little bit more scale, and I think they do a better job. So yeah, they look nice, and $9.99 is not too bad. Okay, this does not come with free shipping, does it? It's not with free shipping. So yeah, you'll need to pay a little bit extra for that. Okay, let's go back and see some of the comments about that. Then we have Northwest RC Adventures say, Joe, you're an effing legend, brother. I appreciate that, man. That's really nice to hear. I don't hear that enough in my life. I was hoping the FMS Interior 110 had Joe as the driver. Me too. What's with the love of Joe today? I don't get it, but yeah, I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Always broke, but sometimes I make exceptions, says GSG. Pair these wheels with the Petrazzi tires are some of the easiest to mount up that I've ever done. They are very simple, very nice to mount up, and perfect fit for a lot of 124 or 118 scale crawlers. Okay, got me some wheels, the same old. Come on, guys, $9.99. That's a pretty good deal. Whether you get them, you know, for a car that you've already got, or you know, just keep them for down the line when you want to upgrade those wheels and tires, and you don't have the budget to buy you know, a really expensive set. These $9.99 Bettie Steelys are excellent choice. So just keep some in handy for, you know, you don't want to keep those stock wheels on, those plastic lightweight wheels that break easily, and you know, get some good ones, and $9.99, keep them spare in case you need them in the future. Okay. Northwest RC says, any plans on making more 0.7 wheels in the near future, Joe? We are planning on making more wheels and more tires in the future for 124 scale, 118 scale cars. So do keep a lookout for that. And please let us know what you want to see. Send us pictures and stuff on Facebook. And let us know what you'd like us to sell, what sizes and so on, because we're always open to ideas. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on to the second Seckilling of the day. For those of you who have an FCX24 Power Wagon or an FCX24 K5, we have a Lexan body which you can use on that chassis. It's very useful to have a spare body. You know, sometimes you want to, for example, you want to repaint the body that you're doing. You know, you're working on it, you're in the middle of it, and then you can just switch it over with a Lexan. Or maybe you know, you broke your Power Wagon body and you need to have a replacement. Also, you know, cars, ready-to-run cars these days are very expensive, and you know, sometimes you just want to run something different, you know, instead of your old Power Wagon or K5. And today we are selling our Lexan Bronco-esque body in two different colors. We have red and blue. And this has been, I think when it was first introduced, it was something like $39.99. It's been marked down to $19.99, I think. And now today you can get it for $9.99, which is an awesome deal. And it's available in two colors. I'm going to open a box with the blue one now. Okay, so you can see what you get inside. This comes with all of the mounting parts, so you can mount it easily onto the FCX24 chassis. Okay, let's go back a little bit. Okay, I have some scissors, and what I've been told is a blue Lexan body. So let's have a look and see what you get in the pack. Okay, so it comes in a box, and has a little bit of light padding on the outside. And there we go. Let's throw this one. And the plain brown box. How does it open? Like a shoebox? look. Some nice covering on here. Aha. And you'll see something different about the front of this one. This is how they come, okay, with stickers already on and all the scale parts that you get in this Lexan. All of these are injection molded parts. The roof rack, very simple looking roof rack, low profile, and it comes with the mirrors. The mirrors are not real, they're stickers, reflective looking stickers. And it also has stickers for the windows and things like that, already stuck on for you. So it's really, really nice and simple. And it has a couple of holes here for mounting and clips. I'm sorry, guys, we have a problem with the microphone. One, two, 1, 2. How's everybody doing today? Okay, can you hear that? Am I doing? Am I clear again? Sorry for this. There we go. We're back in business. I was just saying how lovely all the scale parts were for this Lexan body, and of course you get the sticker that's not shown on the website. We get these nice fenders. We get a hard bar across here for the mirror and windscreen wipers. All the stickers are already stuck on for you. This nice low profile roof rack and spare tire at the back, spare wheel and tire. So this is a really nice body option for $9.99. It's a great deal. For anybody who's got a Power Wagon or Smasher, no, this doesn't fit on Smasher, sorry, the K5, then this is a really good deal for you. Hopefully that didn't break anything. Let me just show you what comes in the pack with that. It doesn't mount on other cars, so if you're trying to mount it onto a CR18P or something like that, you're going to have a bit of trouble. So I wouldn't recommend it unless you're pretty good with DIY and you can sort these things out for yourself. But the way it's designed with the mounts and everything like that, it's not really designed for other cars. It's designed mainly for the FCX25. FCX24 K5 and Power Wagon. It comes with a spare, I guess it's spare. No, sorry, this is it's not mounted at the front, so it comes with that here. Sorry, I got it the wrong way. This bumper, which just mounts at the bottom, and all these scale parts is it's pretty good value for even for its full price, which at the moment I think is $19.99. This is the rear bumper, and then all of this is the mounts. So it comes with the mounts, very easy. These are the posts. So you just need to add this part to the chassis, and then you put this in. I guess it's in here, like that, and then you stick these through the holes here, and then clip them on. It's very, very easy. Sorry, I've got it the wrong way. I think it's this way. Sorry, it's my early morning brain. There we go. That fits in really nice and easy, and then just slides in through the holes here, and it comes with these clips here, so you can attach it to your car. So it's really simple, really simple. It comes with, I think the only thing I'd say is missing. No, it's not missing. It's not missing. I was going to say the screws seem to be missing, but the screws are in the bag with the clips. So you've got all the hardware that you need to install this. It's a really great package for anybody. I think if you've got a K5 or a Power Wagon, you should really have one of these. And they come in a choice of red or blue. Which one do you prefer? I think they're both really nice. I guess I would go with the blue. I think the shiny look of the blue It's pretty sweet. And yeah, for those of you who like red, it's also a very good option. Let's have a look at the comments, guys. Sorry about the sound. I hope that it's back to normal and you're enjoying the show. Wired mic, keep it simple. Still a little static, but not as bad. I'm sorry, we did a sound test earlier, and I'm sorry that having problems now. I guess when I stood up, maybe I knocked the mic or something like that. Larry's Big Ass Gas Garage says that's a nice body for the money, but unfortunately it's a Ford. For that reason, I'm out. Oh no, I know Larry is a GM man. So that's unfortunate for you. We like all of them here. Smasher is clip based. Smasher wheels are too big. Smasher is not clip based, is it? Well, yeah. I guess you could call them clips. Yeah. Okay. It sounds like a loose plug, but he's not wired low. Okay, sorry about the sound, guys. Missed link to wheels. Okay, we can always put them back on. We'll put them on regularly, I think. Just every now and then we'll put them on. So do check the links that we put up in the chat box. FX 118, that's a FuryTech car, is an improved Hobby Plus Harvest. That's right. So that's right, Quins. Basically, Hobby Plus and FuryTech do a lot of cooperation together, and they released a kind of upgraded Hobby Plus car with the FuryTech chassis and the motor, of course, the brushless motor. If we buy multiple Seckillings, can we have the shipping combined? Yes, we can. So you can buy these together and then, obviously save money on the shipping. Okay, so I think we had some, we've gone through most of the comments. Robert Wolf says, I have the red and blue from one back. Got them both in a deal. Never tried it on my K5. Well, now's the perfect chance. So have a look. It's pretty sweet that you can put these on very easily onto the Power Wagon or the K5. And $9.99 is a great buy. It's kind of like a no-brainer. So let's go on to the next Seckilling, guys. Hopefully you're not fully, spent out already, but we've still got more stuff to show you. And I'm going to show you this one. Okay, so do you remember I introduced this to you a while ago? What's the best? Yeah, I guess this is the front, but the best pictures are on the side or the top. This is the M Titan from Mega RC. Mega RC is a sub-branch or sub-brand of Hobby Plus, and this is a kind of OEM monster truck, but it's very very durable, good performance, 1/16 scale, 4-wheel drive, and it's on a 3. Let me just check the size of the battery. Where is it? 390 brushed motor. Sorry, not battery. 390 brushed motor. It's got ball bearings. It's what else do you want to know? 1500 milliamp, 7.4 volt battery. Its tire size is 85 millimeters. Ground clearance is 45 millimeters. Length is 275 millimeters, and width is 205 millimeters. This is a great little basher. And it's especially good on today's budget. Let me quickly show it to you, and then I'll tell you how much it costs. I don't know if we're putting the link already in. If it is, then I guess you'll be able to see the price. It's a really good price, guys. And again, it's a bit of a no-brainer as long as you have a little bit of cash and you're into monster trucks. Okay, this is a great option for a beginner, by the way, due to its size and its price. It's a great option for a beginner. When I first started with RCs, I was a bit daunted by the huge, TX Max kind of monster trucks, bashers, and they, you know, for me, I was just a little bit scared that I was going to break something or hurt somebody. So, you know, so these are really great if you're just kind of getting used to that kind of speed and you want something to play around with in your neighborhood. This is the M Titan. It comes in a couple of different colors. Does it tell us? Yeah, have a look here. These are the two different colors. So orange and red. I have the red one here. Okay, and we can go back. Okay, and I guess it's clipped in, so I'm going to need some scissors to open it. Now, I actually, we had opened one of these before, and I borrowed it for my son. I borrowed it and then didn't give it back. So now we're opening a new one. Okay, let's just trying to figure out which parts I actually need to open to get it out. I would like to kind of open it up for you to see the chassis. There's the transmitter. I'll show you this one. It's a very simple transmitter, but you can adjust the top speed of this. So it's kind of, I think it's set all the way down, but if you're like with a beginner or with a child and you want to make it safe, you just adjust the speed setting a little bit there to slow it down. It comes with a little pack of parts. It has a wheelie accessory. It has that battery I mentioned before. So it's ready to run and you've got everything that you need. Okay, I'm going to tell you the price now. It's the price for this Seckilling is $39.99. $39.99 for this really great fun. It lasts for about 30 minutes on a battery. I've played with it a lot myself, and it's very durable. You can crash it without, you know, being too concerned about it. Because of the speed of these 16th scale cars, when you are crashing at full speed, it doesn't quite have the same impact as a really big basher crashing at full speed, you know, which is obviously going to be going a lot faster. So these ones, they don't tend to break quite so easily when you crash them. Let me quickly show you the internal parts. You can see it's very simple. It's plastic case, yeah, hard plastic. Plastic can give it a little bit of flexibility so that when it has that impact, it kind of absorbs that a little bit better. And it's very well protected. These are mostly plastic parts, mostly, we should say, but the suspension is pretty decent and yeah, excellent for $39.99. If you're looking for a present for, you know, a teenager or something like that, $39.99 is a pretty good, you know, amount to spend on a loved one, you know. So you can give them something pretty cool for $39.99. If you don't have any birthdays coming up soon, just keep it in storage, and you know you can wait until it's the perfect time to give this to somebody. And it's a great present for $39.99. I would say save it for Christmas if necessary, or you know, just go out and play with it yourself. I think it's a great deal. And I think when this first came out, we thought it was a pretty good price at, what was it, $80? Or yeah, it was about $80. So this is half that price, and it's only going to be available for a short time. So yeah, excellent. I think both colors available in the Seckilling, so you can get either the orange or the red for this price. Yeah, what do you guys think? I will have a look at your comments in just a minute. I don't know why I'm putting the clips back on. I don't need to, but I don't like to lose clips, you know. Somebody mentioned that we should sell these, and I think that's a good idea. If we sold some clips of different prices, because I'm always losing clips. Because my son, you know, he's very young, he's 4 years old. I'm going to leave it. Yeah, he's 4 years old, and he loses these clips really quickly. So yeah, we should probably sell some of these as spares. But if you contact us and you need a clip or something, we'll probably send it to you in your next order or something like that. Okay, let's get some comments. Okay. Just try and go back. I would love to see some Mopar love. What is Mopar? I'm not sure what you mean. A body resembling a 90s or 2000s Dodge Ram would be appreciated. That's very cool. Cool idea. I got my FCX24 Discovery. The top piece to the trailer hitch isn't there. I emailed, haven't heard back yet. Andy, I have seen that email. We have replied, I think. I don't know if you haven't got it, then just Facebook me, okay? But I've actually seen that we did reply to you, and we'll send you some more clips, and they may already be on the way. Not clips, hitches, I mean. And 2 orders for 2 sales, says RC Granny. That's great. I'm into monster trucks, says Jeff Makovich. I remember that. You're quite keen on the classic old style monster trucks. I remember that from your YouTube channel. Small scale is great for indoor use on a rainy day. Yeah, but do be careful because it's not like a smasher. Like it doesn't go super slow. You know, you have to be careful with that indoors. Make sure you've got a big enough space to play with it. Okay. Psycho Garage says, FairRC, is there a chance the interior for the FCX10 could be offered without a driver, just seats? I think it's a great idea because, you know, some people have different needs, and that driver is actually, I think it's molded into the Lexan. So I don't, you know, as in the body of the driver is molded into the Lexan. I don't think it's something that can come out. So they would have to adjust the design in order to do that. I guess you need to ask FMS, but I think it's a cool idea. And if you want an interior that doesn't have a driver, then we have the 3D printed interior available on our website. It's a cheaper price, and you can check that out. Mopar is a Dodge Power Wagon. Oh, okay. I did not know that, but yeah, I'm not American, so I guess I missed that. Yes, we need a Dodge Ram or Ram Charger. That's cool. I was asked recently by FMS what bodies would be popular, and you know, I'm not American, so my opinion's a little bit different from yours. I suggested a Dodge, and I also suggested a Nissan Patrol, which maybe not popular enough in America, but very popular in other places, which I've been told from crazy crawlers from New Zealand told me that, and I checked it out. I really like the Nissan Patrol. The look of it looks really cool. Okay. So let's go on to the last Seckilling of today. So let me take this one out. Okay, hopefully you've got a little bit more in the bank. We're not doing this as a Seckilling. For anybody who bought the full priced one, don't worry, we're not putting it on sale right now. But no, we're talking about the tracks here today. Would you mind zooming in a little bit on these tracks? These tracks from Bertrazzi fit the FCX24 from FMS and the FCX18. They are really nicely designed scale molded parts, plastic injection molded parts. They have a link style track rather than a band, and they work really nicely through this system of cogs, and they look great when they're running. For anybody who looked at this and thought, I think the price was $69.99. If anybody thought, oh, $69.99 is not too bad, and then you saw that actually you only get 2 of them in the pack, and so you'd need to buy 2 packs, and then thought, oh, that's a little bit pricey. Today, we're going to be selling a set of 2 packs for $69.99. So that's buy one, get one free. It's a Seckilling, so it's not going to be you know, long-term based on our website. But if you're looking to buy a set of tracks, this is the time. $69.99 for 2 boxes. Okay, so this is what you get, okay, when you buy that today. Okay, so yes, you can. Fernando EPG says, can you combine shipping from different Seckilling orders? Yes, you can. Yeah, so if you put them both into your cart, then you'll just have to pay one shipping. And if you've bought things twice, not realizing that you're gonna, want something else, then just email us and let us know, and then we can combine them for you and refund you the shipping fee. Okay, so let's see what's in there. You can go back a little bit now. Okay, back to the scissors. And we're going to open this one and have a look inside. Try not to break the box, but I did scratch it a little bit. Okay, they're very nicely packed. Okay, so they come just like that. We have a manual. This manual is in Chinese and English, okay, and it breaks down all of the parts that you need. Okay, yeah, have a look at that. And it gives you the instructions for how to fit them. There are videos available on our website as well, which show how to fit these tracks. And they fit onto FCX 24s and FCX 18s. Basically, they fit on all of these, all of the models from those lines. And for the Smasher, all you need to do is you need to lock the differentials if you want to get the tracks working really well. Okay, let's open it up and have a look inside. This is what you've got. Not sure what the spare hole is for, but here, already kind of put together. In order to fit them, you need to open up one of the links and take it off, or you can unscrew a part and then move one of these pieces to take the tracks off. So it's very simple. They just slide on and off very easily. And yeah, so you get, and it's got a nice kind of Bettie logo just there, which I can't quite catch on the camera, but it looks really, really cool. And it's not something that you're going to want all the time. For some people may argue that the performance of these tracks compared to wheels is not going to be that good. And that's true when you're on most surfaces. But if you're on snow or sand or something like that, these will give you a lot better traction. And because of that wide surface that it's on, that it covers, it's not going to dig into the snow and sand too much. So it's going to give you a much better performance on that kind of surface. And this also comes with a heat sink. The reason why it comes with a heat sink is because the tracks do put a lot more stress on the motor. So the motor can get a bit overheated. So it's good to put this heat sink on it. And then it also comes with the mounts. And we have another bit of good news for these is that we've also got some mounts that you can buy if you want to put these onto a TRX 4M. So they also can fit with Traxxas products, but that's at an extra cost. The price of those mounts is a little bit high, but if anybody's really keen to do that, then that option is available, and that's really cool. So yeah, $69.99 for a set of two, for two sets of tracks, which will get you up and running with whatever rig you want to put it on. These look awesome on the K10, no, the classic flatbed mod, and yeah, they look really nice like this. I've seen somebody has, I think it was possibly is a user review. There's a channel called User Reviews, and he has bought a little snowmobile to go on here, which is a perfect size. And he's going to add these tracks to kind of give it that that look like it's transporting the snowmobile up the mountain, which is I think that's a really cool look. I've seen a lot of other kind of designs for this, but Yeah, they fit really nicely. I may have some more to show you with them mounted on other cars. Let's see. I think we might not have that chance today, but many of you probably seen them on other cars before already. Okay, I'm going to put this one to the side, and that's the end of our Seckilling round. Would you mind going back a little bit? Okay, I'm going to go through some comments now, and yeah, hopefully give you guys a little bit of time to go through the checkouts and buy whatever items that you wanted. Okay, so RC Granny says, is there a link? Please let us know if there's any link that you want us to put up, and we'll try to put that in the chat box. Every product that we've described so far should be in the chat box. So, well, any of the main stars of the shows, all of the Seckillings will be in the chat box already, so just have a look through. Okay, Byron Gong says, love all my trucks from FairRC. I'll order one for the 4-year-old next door. That's awesome. Just don't give it to him to play by himself. Yeah, it's not really made for, for kids, and especially, I have a 4-year-old. I know what they're like. Yeah, it's something that you want to handle with care, and put the speed setting a little bit slower, or quite a lot slower. In fact, my son doesn't even like to go too quickly with these monster trucks because he feels a little bit scared by them. So we put the setting down to like halfway, and then he's having a good time. Okay. Patrol Y60 is awesome, says Quins. Yeah, I think so. I really like that body, and I did recommend it to FMS, but we'll see. A body that I think would be popular, as it was sold globally, would be the 1994 to 98 Jeep ZJ Grand Cherokee. I think it's a great choice. I don't know what FMS's relationship with Jeep are at the moment, so I don't know if that's possible for FMS. So we'll have to see. We have recently, I think we've basically finished selling our Dino Fiery mods, which was a bit of a nightmare. It became a bit of a nightmare for us, but the car itself is fantastic and looks amazing. And it's great to see, in the Michigan groups, there's a lot of pictures of these guys up now. And yeah, you guys are enjoying them. And that will be the last Dino Firies that we sell. And we're totally cleared of them now. So we're happy that we've kind of we've shifted them. But yeah, we think in the end, we ended up having to sell them for a lot less than they're really worth. The people who got them at the end, I think, got a really great deal on these cars. Let's go on to another comment. I said, my tracks came with the upgraded motor. Yeah, in the end, we found that the motor was really hard to install, and we decided not to include it in the end. And the performance of the motors in general is pretty good, and it's maybe not so necessary as we thought, actually. Nissan Patrol would be good, says Roland Jr. Pierre. I'm waiting for FMS to do a scaled out muscle car. And I don't think it's a term used in the US. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, Mopar was that. Okay, wow, tracks sold out so fast. Are they sold out? They're already sold out. Wow, amazing, amazing. They should, yeah, maybe we can add some more. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see if we can add more. Do you guys want any more? We'll see. All right, so we've come to the end of the Seckilling, and we're now going to go on to the star of the show, which is leaning a little to the side because we've added it. We've loaded it up with all of these awesome scale accessories. And yeah, putting a little bit of weight on those shocks. So I think the shocks need to be tightened a bit to carry all these scale accessories. But have a look at this, guys. This is called the Trail Titan mod. Okay, now this, of course, is based on the D90 FCX24M. That's the chassis it's on, FCX24M chassis. And yeah, based on the D90, it's a really good performer. Now, FMS released this D90 on the FCX24M chassis with a paint job, with a camel trophy paint job. And it looks awesome, and I'll show it to you now. We have the D90. I have the rusted D90 here. Okay, this is the rusted one. This is another one of our mods. Okay, so this is almost as FMS released theirs, with plastic wheels and this kind of camel trophy. Of course, we have added this weathering to it to give it that realistic look. But yeah, some people don't really want a camel trophy Land Rover, but they do want a Land Rover. So we are at FairRC, we are making a lot of modifications for these. We're doing about 8 different colors in total. So there are 4 Land Rovers that were released by FMS, the D90, D110, there is the Discovery and the Range Rover, all with the camel trophy look to them. We are going to do about 2 different colors for each of these, and to give it a kind of more road style, road look, or kind of just a more standard look for anybody who's not really looking for that camel trophy appearance. And yes, this is the first one of them. And these will also come with the upgraded wheels that Bettie have made for them. This is a 0.9 inch wheel, aluminium with brass wheel weights. This gives it a lot of extra weight down low, a lot more traction, a lot more, a better center of gravity, and really nice look. The actual, I'm not sure if I can show you, oh, maybe this one. This is this is also the D90. Oh, this has been upgraded with the wheels as well. I wanted to show you the original. This is the original D90, but the wheels have been upgraded here. I guess we might be out of luck for showing you those original wheels, but they're nice wheels, but they are kind of plastic, and they do have that plastic look to them. These aluminium ones give it a much better finish. And the silver or chrome colored aluminium wheels, they really do look good on this silver colored paint job. This comes with all of the scale accessories that come with the Camel Trophy edition. So we've got the roof rack, and we've got the bumper as before. The bumper can be removed with a couple of screws down here, so that can come off really easily. We're looking at ways we can deal with removing the roof rack for anybody who wants to do that. The roof rack is attached across the roof. There are some holes in the roof, so if you take it off, then it's going to leave some holes. So we're thinking about maybe getting just some small pieces that can fill those holes, or maybe like a lower profile roof rack to go on top for some of the other mods that we'll be releasing for Land Rover in the future. But for this one, we're just keeping the roof rack on it. And I think, yeah, it's very, very nice. So I'll quickly introduce to you some of the benefits of the, or some of the features of the FCX24M chassis. This particular one is a very short wheelbase. Now, I don't have the measurements exactly for the wheelbase, but it's very short, this one, and it's the shortest wheelbase of all 4 of the cars. And it's got straight axles, as opposed to the original FCX24 cars like Power Wagon and Smasher. It's got no portal axles, so it's straight axles across, and it's got I think it's an aluminium or metal frame here. One of the cool points of it is that it's got a counter-rotating drive shaft, so it eliminates torque twist, which helps you when you're climbing up inclines, it stops the car from leaning over to one side, which is great. Keeps the car kind of planted a little better. It also has a 2-speed transmission. So it's kind of, for me, it looks quite similar in size and scale to the to Axial SCX24s. Yeah, sorry, I maybe had it off camera for a minute. Yeah, it has it similar scale to SCX24s or CR24s, but the advantage to these is really that it can go 2-speed as well, which gives it that extra kind of trail ability. When you're walking at standard speed of 3 or 4 miles per hour, this car can keep up with you when you've got it in 2-speed, and that's really nice. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the D90, it was released in the 1980s. It has a very functional and standard grille with a lot of air intake. It was designed to have a much nicer interior, and the interior in the FMS car is also very well done, and that's we've retained that part from the original. It's a very sturdy car. It was used by the military, by various different militaries around the world, and used in off-road competitions, and used for traveling and exploring, and one of the most popular and iconic cars of the Land Rover. So really nice. The car does not come, I think it's $169.99, this car, but it doesn't come with all of these scale accessories. We've loaded it up just to give it that appearance. The bike is a bit big, I think, for this car, unless unless there's like a really it's a really long bike for some reason. But yeah, just to give you that kind of effect and what you can do with this kind of car, it's pretty cool. Including those aluminium wheels, there's 5 that you get with this mod. It's a pretty good deal. Okay, let's see what you guys think in the comments. Nice mod. Johnny Hotshoe says, Joe, I couldn't get it not to add $25 shipping. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what the situation is exactly and can't help you directly, but if you have any problems with shipping, please email us. And we can refund you shipping fees if they were not subtracted properly. Please do email us and we'll sort it out. RC Jono says, beautiful. Nice to see you here. RC Jono makes great trailing videos in Australia. Really nice settings. Do subscribe to his channel if you haven't done already. Okay, it's trying to add my $25 to my shipping too. So we'll try and sort that out. Okay, we're aware of it now, and we'll try to figure it out. Okay, stay tuned for that. Removing the roof rack would definitely make it perform better with lower center of gravity. Yeah, it's pretty much loaded up here, and it does really weigh down on the tires as well, which causes a bit of rub. So if you want to keep this with scale accessories in, then you definitely need to have stiffer shocks on it, especially at the back. Way better quality out of the box than Axial, says Wingnuts RC. Thank you for that. Yeah, I would agree. Axial haven't really stepped up since FMS have taken over, and I think a lot of people would love to see Axial actually doing something about that. But at the moment, FMS 24 scale cars are definitely the way to go. That silver looks great. I've already chipped one tooth off of the pinion gear at the rear end of the Defender 110. Already ordered new gear set for sets. Actually, my fault. It's nice to see that you are, enjoying and running these as they should be, and that these are cars that you run quite roughly. They do take tumbles, and they will get damaged. So just know that our replacement parts, nearly everything that you will need can be replaced. So just get in touch with us if you've got something, and we'll recommend which parts you need to fix it. I can't believe I got the tracks, says Benjamin Bustamante. They sold out quick. Yeah, I'm really glad about that. That's cool. And, you know, it's summertime, but the winter will be coming around soon enough. And I can't wait to see some of your photos of stuff that you've got running in the snow. That would be cool. Thanks, Joe and Sue. Got my track set. My son is going to be so happy for his birthday. Awesome. Awesome. Joe, are we not able to use our points for purchase on these items? For the mods, you can, but I don't think you can use points for sale items. So unfortunately, that won't be included. And I don't know if you can use your points for shipping or not. I'm not sure. Okay. Looks like it will tip over easily. I think with the wheel weights on these wheels, I don't think it would really tip over that easily, but yeah, you might, I mean, it might be a little bit too much heavy on top with all of these parts. So, you know, you adjust it based on what you want. I would say there's something I will tell you about the wheels. We found that the brass wheel weights, although they do add a great deal to the performance, we found that it means that they're not so capable with SCX24 cars at the moment, not so compatible, because the FCX24 motor is not strong enough. I'm not sure if it's the motor or the servo was not strong enough to handle the weight of these wheels. So we are probably going to start selling these with the aluminium rings rather than brass rings, and we'll sell the brass separately. These ones at the moment, they come with the brass. Another thing to consider is that they do reduce the battery time of your car a little bit. Because yeah, adding that extra weight means that it has to work a little bit harder to push the car. So that's something just to know about the wheels. But probably you will be happy to receive them with brass in them, as that's going to be the more kind of costly side of it. And we'll sell also the aluminium rings separately when we get them. Okay. Turbo Omni says, I am in love with the FMS FJ40 110 scale. Those are really cool. We've got one down here, which you can't see, but you can imagine. I'm not going to take it out because we're running a bit late now already. Okay. And the Shop Mini RC says, Joe, earlier I was saying I had never heard the word Seckilling until FairRC. Even my autocorrect doesn't know what it is. I don't think it's a term used in the US. I never heard of it either. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly, but you know, maybe that's our FairRC copywritten term. Maybe we can copyright that word now. Okay, so we have the last thing to show you, and it's just a little extra for anybody who's still with us. Okay, have a look at this. Okay, I'm just going to bring a couple of them out. Okay, have a look at this. What have I got here? Okay, we've been making these. You can zoom in, yeah. It's a bit bright to see the details of these. Okay, have a look. This here is a mini Land Rover. Okay, it's done exactly to scale according to the FMS model. It even has the chassis details in the bottom, which I'm sorry you can't see quite so clearly. Is it possible to dim the lights? Is it possible to dim the lights a little bit, make it a bit darker? Yeah, let's see, keep going. Darker. Can't get it. Oh, there we go. You can kind of see it now. There you go. You can see the chassis rails and everything in here. This is the Land Rover. We have a Jimny, a modern style Jimny. And we have the, this looks like the Jeep, the Willys. Okay. These are done exactly to scale according to the FMS models. And we're going to start at some point over the next couple of months, we're going to start including these in with the mods that we sell. So you'll get a mini version of the mod that you buy for FairRC mods. And yeah, so we have this one. I'll just put it next to this car so you can see the scale. Okay, so this to me looks like a kind of 1/10 scale RC. So it just adds that sense of realism to your car. Like imagine that this car is carrying one of these RCs inside. Now these will come unpainted and you can paint them yourself. Okay, so for anybody who's artistic and got a set of paints, you can put these in. Now we even have smaller ones. I just have two. Have a look at this. And put that on top. This is the chimney. And this would be kind of like, yeah, maybe you're right. It might be Ken from RC, Mini RC, maybe 1/6. It's maybe about right. But you know, these terms are interchangeable these days. And look at that. It's so cool. This is the Willis. That's cool. And yeah, we'll be selling them separately. So anybody who wants to get some can buy them. They're 3D printed, but they're done really scale and with a lot of details. Like you can see the details on the wheels. You can see some of the texture on the bumpers. Yeah, and I love all the chassis details. Like for those of you who are familiar with the FMS Jimny, that's the 1/12 scale Jimny. The detail on the chassis is one of the best selling points. It has a very realistic chassis with this exhaust pipe that runs all the way down, and you can see all of that on these models. And so we'll be selling them separately, and we'll also be including them with our mods as a kind of freebie or yeah, just something to make the mods a little bit more special. So you can look out for that over the next few months. Okay, definitely need a tiny remote with them. Ah, that's a good idea too. Yeah, we'll need a tiny remote control. Now that is going to be, for this scale, it's going to be really, really small. But yeah, they're really nice, and I love all the detail done to them. It was a kind of group decision to do this. We've seen a couple of them being done before, and we figured we could do something quite nice with these. So yeah, we're not going to paint them for you, of course, because that would take a lot of work. Yeah, but for people who are interested in that kind of detailing, these are really nice. Okay, and we're going to finish there, guys. So thank you very much for staying with me. It's been a nice hour spent with you, and we'll be looking forward to the next live stream. So peace, have a good night, and see you next time. Bye-bye.